We're so preachy today.
I know. We're so preachy today. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we just wrote that song about being a little preachy, like snake oil salesman. So maybe we're just in the mood. I don't know. Oh my God!
I don't think that's causing it.
It's not. I was trying to pivot. I was trying to pivot into us talking about making music.
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to. You don't want to talk about us making music because you're too
No.
embarrassed by our music.
I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, you
are. I'm
are.
not trying to make this an ad for our other art.
It's not an
forms.
ad. It's just what we're up to. It's what we're doing.
We're up to
That's
a
our-
lot
that's
of
our
things.
lives.
Look at the kitty's little legs bouncing
I know,
around.
yeah.
How about that?
That's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, they're gonna get exploded at the end of the level, so I can understand being a little scared.
If we made some, is your music anywhere online? It is.
Yes. Claire doesn't want you to know about it.
No.
I'll tell you about my music.
Why are you making fun of me and calling
Because
me out like that?
because you're so embarrassed by it. You
I'm
shouldn't
not
be.
embarrassed. It's not that I'm embarrassed by it. I don't know how to explain to you that, like, the common Twitch streamer is not going to be into, like, performance art, bizarre, like, noise.
Well, we do
like, trash, insane avant-garde
We
bullshit.
do avant-garde
Like,
performance.
I am very aware of
Yeah.
what we do and where that stands culturally, and
So?
just, like, not trying to, like, the two worlds don't need to meet
They don't have to-
constantly. You
they
want to
don't-
bring up performance art.
They don't
every
have to
stream.
like it in order to like the stream.
I told her we went on a graveyard walk, and I told her, like, hey, maybe you don't bring up Sun City Girls and The Residents all the time. And she acted like I was censoring her.
You are.
And I was like, no. No, I'm just like, people don't really care about that stuff that watch Twitch streams. It's just, like, fair.
But people who are, I mean, I'm sorry for talking for our streamers. I can't talk for anyone, I guess. But
I like that we're talking about
think-
us talking about
I
this.
think that people like if you talk about something that you're passionate about, and if that's something that I'm passionate about, that's what I'm going to talk about.
There's just a lot of things. And I told you, like, it's fine if you bring it up. I brought it up in a very chill way, and she was like, she got so upset.
Because you're trying to say I shouldn't be allowed to talk about those things.
I was saying, like, we're like collaborators, and I don't want to talk. I introduced you to a lot of those things. So I told you that I spent a lot of my life.
That doesn't mean you have authority on if I can talk about it.
No, it doesn't. But I told you that, like, I spent a lot of my life trying to show people this weird, crazy stuff. And there's a little part of me, and people hated it.
But I'm not trying to show it to
And there's-
people. I'm just talking about a passion.
Part of me feels like it's like a secret little underground world that you only show.
So what?
It's my little secrets. You're giving away all my little
That's
secrets.
silly. Look, the more people that like the Residents, the better. I don't have any
Like,
problem
I
with
don't
this.
like showing people things they're not ready to hear or see. It's like talking to your grandma and being like, hey, grandma, have you seen Gummo? You should check out Gummo. And I'm like, I don't talk to my grandma about Gummo.
No, I would.
There's times to bring up Gummo.
I would
and there's
tell.
times to not
I would
bring up
tell
Gummo.
I would tell my parents about Gummo and also tell them you probably won't like it. I just couch it in that. It's that simple.
I like that they said I see both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, whatever.
But
I'm not trying to get people into this stuff. It's just something I want to talk about.
But she's like this with her sister, who is like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a big Offspring fan. And she's like, she'll be like, oh, you should listen to Melt Banana. It's like, no, know who you're talking to. Know your audience.
I don't do that.
Like, you do. You'll be like, oh, you should really see, like, this obscure
I recommend
movie.
very. I recommend very.
Stalker.
I recommend. Well, they would like Stalker, but I recommend very
No,
specific
they
things.
wouldn't.
Yeah, they would. They like
Asia's
artsy
not
things.
watching Stalker.
I recommend things specifically that I think they would like within the realms of that kind of stuff. Like I would recommend Liars to my sister because they're a fun band. But you know,
Our music taste is all over the place, so I feel
That's
like
true.
you don't got to go to the deepest. You don't got to go to.
we
like,
talked about Primus and Wiener.
But you're going straight to, like, there's different levels of the ocean of music.
Yeah, but then you complain.
And you're going to the deep sea
yeah, but then you complain.
and showing it to the people.
But then you complain when I talk about Neil Young and stuff. So like, what am I supposed to talk about?
when you talk about Neil Young. You love Neil Young.
Yes, I do. That's my comfort music.
He's been around for a while, more like Neil Old, if you ask me.
That's classic joke. Classic joke.